Good morning, I'm Faye Barker. Protests have taken place in the US after a man was shot and killed by federal immigration officers in Minneapolis. 37-year-old Alex Pretty, an intensive care nurse, was killed during an altercation with ICE agents. Around 1,000 people held a vigil last night near to where he was shot, with rallies also taking place across the country. Our US correspondent Dan Rivers has the latest from Minneapolis with a warning his report contains some distressing details. Dan Rivers reporting there. Well, back here, a new national police force has been announced to take over counter-terror, fraud and criminal gang investigations. The new force will combine the work of existing agencies and regional organised crime units. Well, James Goodison, what more do we know about this?
Faye, this is equipment solving different crimes. Whilst regional, local police forces will... Now, police forces have welcomed this move, but they say it's really...
James Goodison, thank you. Now, the Labour Party's ruling body will decide today if Greater Manchester Mayor Andy Burnham can stand to be an MP. 1,000 feet. We're back at 1. Until then, have a good morning. Bye-bye. Good afternoon, I'm Faye Barker. The Mayor of Greater Manchester, Andy Burnham, has been blocked from trying to return to Westminster as an MP. In the last hour, Labour's ruling body, the NEC, has confirmed he will not be a candidate for the upcoming parliamentary by-election in Gorton and Denton. Well, our political correspondent, Fred Dimble's this such a big deal.
Well, it's an extraordinary, and the calculation they... Now, we don't know how big a fallout there is yet. We don't know how Andy Burnham is going to respond. But the biggest question tonight is if...
Hey, Fred, thank you very much. Now, protests have taken place across the United States after a man was shot and killed by federal immigration officers in Minnesota. Alex Pretty, an intensive care nurse, was killed during an altercation with ICE agents. Our US correspondent, Dan Rivers, is in Minneapolis, and a warning, his report contains some distressing details. Dan Rivers reporting there. Here, 86 people have been arrested after a group of protesters breached the prison grounds at Wormwood Scrubs. And finally, a daredevil climber has pulled off the ultimate don't try this at home stunt. Alex Honnold climbed up all 101 stories of the Taipei Tower in Taiwan without ropes or safety gear. Afterwards, he said it was simply a beautiful day for a climb. Here's Callum Fairhurst. Ooh, makes you feel a bit queasy. Well, that's it. We're back at 4:30. Until then, have a good afternoon. Bye-bye.